All right, back out here this morning. It has rained again, like it does every day for the past 6 months. And I got a pile of wet stumps, wet brush, and I'm gonna try to burn it with my breakfast bag and some old permit plans I found in the machine and a jug of diesel fuel. Let's see how well this is going to work. I'm going to drag some of that brush down on top of it, and it should kind of start creating a little hot spot in there. So the stuff is starting to burn, but I feel like I need a little more dry stuff. So I'm coming up here to the old landing where they drug all this timber to, and there's a pile here. It looks like it's got some pretty dry, those look like either pine trees or cedar trees. I'm going to grab all that stuff. If I can get me a good pile of stuff that'll make a good face of coals. Now, it looks like a bunch of dry stuff, and all this looks wet. Well, crap. I believe I can get enough dry branches right here. You can burn wet stuff, but you gotta have a little bit of dry stuff to get it going first. It looks like the fire's caught up some since I've been up here. I literally just have drove up here. If I can get a good grapple full of nice dry brush and take down there. That's just a hodgepodge of crap right there, I think. How wet is that? That looks like a bunch of beautiful right there. That's the only thing bad about this stuff. It looks like it'll burn, but it's just covered in nothing but damn bark, wet pine straw. God, I could only imagine having to clean this mess up. Hope we don't have to. Loggers make a royal damn mess. Grab these dry logs here. This right here is just a mountain mess. Probably sitting on 4 feet of debris right here. Alright, that should be enough to get a good fire going. I had some down there, but I thought I could come up here and get it a little bit easier, but I don't think that was exactly the case. I hadn't really walked over here. Just from looking up here, it looked like it was pretty decent stuff, but hell, it's just as wet as the stuff I got down there. So this is where they set up the logging operation. They drug, I don't know how many, it's like 75 acres of stuff to right here. And then when they were done, they took the dozer and they just pushed everything off. So I'm sure there's stumps and everything out here buried in this mess. It's a mess. But we're here to build a pond, so that's what we're going to do. I gotta burn all the crap that I cleaned up from the pond area before we start moving dirt. So that's what I'm going to work on today. Looks like it's burning pretty good. It's not smoking too bad now. See, when you're sitting from down there, it looks like, oh, that's some good, nice, dry stuff. When you get up there, it's just a hodgepodge of crapola. I got one little path through here where most of the stumps are missing, so I can kind of boogie woogie down through here. Starting to get a little bit of a hot spot now. I'll lay this on there and see if that'll get caught up. Then I'll grab what's left of this smaller stuff and pile it on there. I'm gonna pick out some of these dead logs and kind of break them up. Get those put on there. Whatever smaller stuff you can use first to kind of get it going, and then once you get it nice and hot, you can start piling the stumps on. So I'm gonna let that get caught up and burn down from there. I think it's gonna go now. So all I did was that little bit of paper trash I had and a jug of diesel fuel. That'll get going here pretty good. Alright, let's let that catch up and I'll round some more brush up. Alright, so the fire's starting to get picked up pretty good now. It's only been burning for about 20 minutes now, but it's starting to get pretty hot. I'm trying to pick out the smaller stuff and get it put on there and start mixing a little bit of stumps in there so they'll start burning and creating a little more mass there. If you don't mix that in there, then once you get to like that entire pile of stumps, all the little small stuff will be burnt out. So need to start putting a little bit of bigger stuff in there so it can get heated up and start cooking. About these types of fires are, you know, when it's just stumps like this and small brush, you got to sit here and just keep them piled up, because if I don't keep rolling that over on top, it'll just burn a hole out. It won't never really spread through this. I mean, this stuff was dug out of the ground 2 days ago. It's just as wet as it can be. So you kind of up, and as it burns, it dries out the material around it, and you just kind of keep laying that over on top of it. Pick the stuff out, not get any dirt in it. Like I said, it's already wet enough. You don't need any dirt in there to hinder it down. You can hear it sizzling. It spreads through there pretty good. It's hard to tell on camera a lot of times how hot it really is in there, but once you get it right, it gets cooking pretty doggone good. That looks pretty clean, but it's still got a little dirt in it. Kind of gotta shake it a little bit. Caught up and push it up a little more. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's getting a little hot spot there. Keep stacking it on. Alright, stoke the fire up now. I got a big old grab of dry brush I'm gonna dump in here. And I'm going to pull this big stump out and drop it a couple times. It's probably burnt down enough where it's got some dirt on it. It needs to come off. Actually, it's not too bad. Put that back in the fire. And now what I'm going to do is grab this stuff around the outside edges because it's been sitting here for an hour or so now, burning down and drying out. So it'll burn a lot better than fresh stuff I can grab over there. See how much drier these stumps are from sitting right there on the edge. Kind of just keep pushing everything up. top of it. Come on. Sick of this red mud. You can't track anywhere without sliding or spinning. Get a little less dry stuff right here. Break it over. Alright, so here's a prime example of what the fire will do if you don't keep stacking it back up. See how it's completely burned out a hole right there in the center? Now if I didn't go over there, it would just kind of smolder down and burn out. So I'm going to go over there now and push those stumps up in there, and it burned all that down while I was sitting here throwing all these stumps, transferring them over there to it. So I'm going to go over there and restack it, get some more on it. Now I'm going to work on throwing all this brush over the ditch here. I got it all transferred down to the first one, and then I got a big one here, so I pile it all up in there, and then I can get on the other side where the fire is and pretty much grab it and then lay it on the fire. Might have to track it 15 or 20 feet, but it's pretty well there. Brush and the stumps separated. This makes it a lot easier grabbing everything. I can add brush if needed, or just keep putting stumps on there to get all that stuff burned up. Everything 180 degrees. That's so you're moving it furthest for every time you gotta grab it. Across here and move on up, so I'm getting a little closer to the fire. Those other ones, that dirt just packed in them so bad it was real hard to get them clean. Plus, throwing them like this, every time you chunk one, it kind of knocks more dirt off. So I'm going to move this pile over and stack a little of that drier brush on there, more stumps, and then I'll get this big pile that's over here to my right, of that tractor. I may actually come up there and grab some of it first because I've got to come in right beside the fire to get to it. That'll get the flames back going, then I can stack all these stumps on there. Let them simmer, and I'll throw all that brush on top. That's pretty what I'm going to finish out today. Getting these cleaned up, and we'll go play in the fire some. Alright, so right back from lunch here. Fire's burning down good. Been burning for about 3 hours now, and I've got majority of everything on it but that last little corner over there, so 3/4 I would say is already on there and burning up now. So not too bad for 3 hours worth of burning. This is probably about 2 acres all said and done, so a lot of stuff moved real quick. Got a machine pulled up here so I didn't have to trek through the mud to go eat. Poor floor mat. Clean it up when it dries. Alright, let's stack it up some more. So I'm grabbing this pile of brush that I had, and instead of trying to transfer it, was only probably about 8 or 10 grapple pulls. I'm just going to grab it and walk it. As you can tell, it's just nothing but a liquid red mud. In cases like this, it's best just to grab it and walk it, because if you lay it down, it's just going to get all that mud mixed in with it. And then the next thing you know, you have a tremendous pile of crap you can't do anything with. So I am putting all this on top of the burn pile. I'm going to smother it out a little bit, but it'll catch back up before I put all those stumps on there. That way it's got plenty of good burnable stuff under it before I put all that on it. And it'll just sit there and burn for the next few days, because I won't be back up here for probably the rest of the week. I'm just gonna bury it all up in there somewhere. The more I drive through it, the nastier it gets. But I don't really have an option. I don't have the truck, and the dozer wouldn't have been able to push it through here. It would have made a bigger mess than I got now. case we get any more rain. Look at it burning now. Focus. There we go. It's cooking in there. I can feel the heat from here, and I'm 150 feet away. So, got a little more brush, piling it up right there. Stumps. I threw them down there. I can sit right there, throw them over, and then grab them and put them in the pile. And I got this last little bit to throw over, and this side over here will be done. Let's stack a few stumps up now. So I got all that brush put pretty much on that side of the pile. Because, well, frankly, that's all I could reach from down there. And this is back burning pretty good now, so I'm going to lay some stumps on there, grab some of that brush, mix in with it, and then pile the rest on. That will be all of the stuff over here on the fire. Now the rest of that small stuff, when we strip, there's not really much topsoil, hardly any. But we'll take all that and push it back there, and that'll go behind the dam on the back side. So that's where all that trash is going to go. And then the rest will probably go in that valley. We'll actually grab a little of that dry brush. I got a pile of stumps right here. I've dropped like 20 times and the dirt won't come off, so those will probably end up getting buried somewhere, but I got them thrown up there beside the pile. That way they can at least dry out some, and maybe when I have to come back up here and restack this, it'll dry out enough or maybe it'll burn. I don't know. This stuff here is pretty wet as well. Well, everything that I have stumped and cleared is officially on the burn pile. So right around 2 acres right here for the pond and the surrounding area around it, and the area for the dam down there. So I don't think that was too bad to get all that cleared and transferred up here today. And it is all in the pile. I just put all this on here so the fire's spreading through it. The backsides are burning pretty good. So I'm going to take this machine up there and park it. You can hear it starting to burn through there now pretty good. And I'll get the drone and fly over it and give you a good aerial perspective of everything. Let that do what it's gonna do. Those stumps right there, they've got so much dirt in them. I've shook them and everything, so I'll let them do what they're gonna do, and we'll just bury the rest of them.